Hello, me and my pals out in the woods for the weekend, and for perfect time for me to use my fire starters again. We've gathered wood, only problem is it's soaking here, so good time to test these out. So as you can see, I've made a fire triangle. Now I'm not keen on this idea. Usually when I'm lighting fires I don't do it, but because I've got this, and this will burn for 5 minutes, so chances are this should light. I'll put it in, I'll put some sticks on. The sticks inside are dry, but outside the bark is wet, so let's give it a go. Stinks of candle wax. There's 2 matches now inside there, and they've just gone off, just to help it on its way. All that smoke is from the wood drying out. can see the two big logs there, they're both oak, and the plan is to get them going and to feed them in, and they'll definitely last the whole camp out. It's not the most bushcrafty way to light a fire, but in damp conditions, slow and steady wins the race. Right, pot on. Well, it worked, but it's not my favourite way to light a fire. Thank you. So it's a couple of hours later now, and we've got the big ones going, and it took a bit of work to get them going, but they're going. So it's just a matter of keeping the voids inside filled and keeping it ticking over. Later on we will rotate them so they burn evenly, but those two big lumps of oak, they're going to last a long time. So, okay. Right, time to put the hammock up. Hammock I got is a Clark hammock, and it's a NSX 250 or something, and I've had it a good few years. I've just got a new tarp, which is the Vertex, which is the larger tarp, and so that's living in there, and my hammock's in here. It's a double-ended bag made by Alpkit, same as that one, and I've done a few different things to it. I've made my own hoops, which are attached together with a bit of bungee cord, and because we've lost them in the past, I've put some tape, yellow tape around it. So right, I'll put my hammock up first, and then I'll show you the way I put my tarp up. What I do on one end, the head end, I've got a piece of yellow cord, so I know which end's the head. Straps. These aren't the straps that come with it. These are an afterthought. I can't remember the name of the company. No, I can't. These are also an afterthought head end. hoops that are in sections that come with a hammock are about that long. So these are shorter, easier to pack, and you don't lose them because they're attached. I've used this hammock in quite a few places over the world and it's brilliant. It's been on 6 trips to Sweden, canoe trips, and it's been on an island in the Pacific as well. Couple of things I want to show you. I've attached a little bungee cord on both the tabs just in case I forget these, which I have done in the past. So you can basically string these up then to inside of the tarp. Another thing I've done, this is a Paris silk sock, which if it gets really cold I can fill it up with something, but it gives another air barrier. So with the clack, you get these pockets which you fill up with clothes, or what I sometimes do, if I've got a dry bag and not a lot of clothes, I blow the dry bag up and it'll fill the void up. By the morning it'll be flat, but it's better than nothing. So that's a bit high now, I'm going to drop it down. Yeah, that's about the right height. Tap time. So this is my ridgeline method. Got a loop in one end. I got some guidelines, I haven't had time to put them on. You see, this is brand new. Pegs. If it's raining, obviously stick the tarp up first. Just need to peg it out now. Stop it now. So here we go, tarps up. There's a massive amount of room under that tarp. It's a vast improvement on the small one that originally came with it. And on these Clarks, what you get is Velcro on each side, so if the weather comes in really bad, you can undo the end guy lines and put the ends together, and it does work, believe me, especially in the wind. Oh, there's camp. Just give you a quick pan around the woods. Pretty miserable here in the end of December. Hang on. There's the boys over there. That's Russ. And that's Nick's ginormous tarp. Cool. So fire's burning well now, and I'm going to attempt to make some bread in my new reflector oven. Never used it before, so we see how it goes. Got my mixing bowl with some milk powder and some self-raising flour. So I'm going to make a mix and hope for the best, basically. Two parts self-raising flour, 1 part powdered milk. Give it a good stir. Now I'm going to add water so it's stiff, but I'm not going to knead it, I'm just going to surround it. So I've done the dry mix, so I'm just swirling it around in my bowl. I'm going to put a bit more flour on it so it doesn't stick. I can pick it up with my hand and it doesn't stick to me. I'll have to put it a bit closer to the fire. I don't think there's enough heat there. Well, it's risen a bit already, and it's basically only been in there a few minutes. Well, I'm really impressed with that. It's even browning now. It's risen about 3 times the size. That's a good bit of kit. Right, Dutch oven's on the fire now, warming the oil up. We're having beef casserole this evening. So, onions in first. So Russ has just put the beef in now, and brown that. If anybody's interested, the Dutch oven is 12-inch cast aluminium made by GSI Outdoors. I've had it a few years, cracking bit of kit. It's less than half the weight of a cast iron one, and it basically does the same job. Russ and I have both also got the smaller one which fits inside, which I'd say is a slightly better quality and a bit more of a usable size. But considering we're 3 fat bastards, we like our food, so we had to bring the big one. And we'll be boiling up the potatoes in the large bush pot from Pathfinder. Good old day of Canterbury. So the meat is browned. We've got a tin of tomatoes in there. We've got a tin of mushrooms. We've got chopped peppers and 2 packets of beef casserole mix. And Russ has just put in, he's putting in 2 beef stock pots. So this should be really nice. We've got the potatoes on the boil. So we're doing well here. So food's just finished cooking. Hang on. Say hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
That fire is pumping out some heat, I can tell you. There's our spaghettos and our casserole, and I'm starving. I can't wait to eat it. So Nick's dishing out, and as you can see, we are like the 3 bears here, with a big bowl, a middle-sized bowl, and a tiny little bowl. Russell's tiny little bowl. Seeing as he's the one who can eat the most, That's not much cop, is it? No.
Didn't mention the bread.
Well, Russ and I still eating. Food stunning. Nick's finished his because he's got a mouth of asbestos. So it's the following morning and the fire is well and truly out because it's rained all night, and we're going to get that going now. Russ is on the case beer. We've got some nice dry ash that's been hiding away. He's going to saw that up. We're going to split it down. And we kept them dry sticks from last night. I've tidied the fireplace up a bit, and some of the dog ends underneath have still got white ash in them. So I'm going to attempt to light them with a spark and light it that way, but I'm not holding my breath. Right. No, I don't think that's going to work. Nah, plan B. At this stage it's important to take your time because everything's damp. You just want to add it slowly and carefully. I got a bloody drip there. crisscross method now. Get the air in. As soon as I see these flames coming up to about here, I know I'm fine. Good. Yeah, so bacon's on the go. I've made another bread in the reflector oven and I'm now pretty hungry. Bacon sandwich done. And now I'm going to enjoy it. Stand down. I've got my fucking brain dead.
No worries, it can be in the Blu-ray bloopers fucking.
So, you're making bread.